Welcome to the Build a Purposeful, Profitable Business Doing What You Absolutely Love podcast, hosted weekly by Ange, your business fairy godmother, professional copywriter, published author and business owner of 20 years. In every episode, Ange will deliver useful bite-sized insights to help you find your voice, position your value, demystify the marketing tech, and run your business on your terms.
Hi there, and welcome to episode 3. So excited to have you here and to go through, as promised in the last episode, we're going to be looking at crafting that message that may have been eluding you for so long. Now, what message am I talking about here? If you're a business owner like I was, and even you know, in business for years and years and years, when you're at a networking event and someone asks you, what do you do? Have you got a really compelling answer to that question? Now, most people don't, and it's something that really should be rehearsed, and it should be something that you put a lot of thought into so that you can really make it clear what it is you do. Because a lot of the times when you're at these marketing meetings or these networking meetings and people say what they do, it's either you're not their target audience, so you're kind of wasting time, they're wasting their time talking to you, or it just comes out in a way where you have to ask again, so what is it that you do? You know, you've probably been in that situation. So how do you answer that question? What is it that you do? First of all, we need to be able to state clearly what we do and for who. As we mentioned in the last episode, you need to know who you're talking to. You need to identify your target market. So a good way when you're at a network meeting and someone asks you, what is it that you do? You want to kind of turn the question back on them. Okay, so let me give you an example. I'll give you an example with one of mine. So if someone asks me, if I'm at a meeting and I'm talking to someone that I know is not a business owner, then they say, what is it that you do? I might say, well, let me just ask you a question before I explain that. Have you ever dreamed of leaving the 9-to-5 and running your own business, living on your purpose, and making an important difference in the lives of other people, yet you have no clue where to start? Okay, so if the person there then says, no, I've never dreamed of that, I don't want to start my own business, then at least you've qualified that person and you know in the networking meeting that you don't need to go any further. Okay, but if they seem interested and they want to know more, then I can go on with the rest of my message. And I can say something like, and then they say, well, tell me more. Okay, well, through my proven 3-step system, I help people like you to finally leave the 9-to-5 and build a brand, craft a message, and run a purposeful, profitable business by simply by sharing what they know and doing what they love. Is that something that you would be interested in? And then you can get a conversation from there. Okay, I'll give you another example. So say I'm in a networking meeting and it's with other business owners. So my message to them is going to be slightly different, although what I'm going to do for them is the same thing. I will be crafting that message in a different way. So when they ask me, so tell me, what is it that you do? I'll start the same way. Well, let me ask you a question first. Are you frustrated in your business because you're not attracting the right or enough customers, and you'd love to be able to manage it yourself instead of being at the mercy of marketing agencies that you can't really afford, but you really don't know where to start? Then if you get, I'm really frustrated about this, then you can then continue the conversation. All right, so then I would continue that with, through my proven 3-step system, I help business owners like you to refine their brand, craft their message, and run a purposeful, profitable business simply by sharing what they know and doing what they love. Okay, so you can see that the message is the same for both, but I've identified the pain points of two very different people that I can serve. So it depends on the situation. And that would be the same in my marketing messages when I'm doing landing pages and offers. If I'm targeting the people still at work, I'll be targeting their pain points about working the 9 to 5 and what is killing them in that scenario, and how running their own business would be the answer to their pain. All right. But if I'm targeting to people already running a business, then I'm targeting their pain of them not being able to market their business and getting the right results. All right. So I want you to think about your message, and in light of what I've said here, target their pain first of all. So now you've identified your target audience from the previous episode. Identify the pain that they would be suffering, and then introduce your solution as your system that will help them. And system is a good word to use, because the system kind of implies that it's something that can be followed, and there's a structure to it, so it's something that they could do themselves if they were given the instructions. So if you can present that system to them as the solution, and then the result of what they'll get as a result of applying your system, then that is your message. So try and craft out a message by identifying the pain points, providing your service or your product as this solution, and what it will do for them, what's the result that they'll get when they apply that solution. All right, so have a go at that, and I'll see you in the next episode. And remember, if you like what you're hearing, subscribe so that you can get a reminder when the next episode comes up. Looking so forward to serving you again in the next episode. Bye for now.